And on Monday, a lot of activity and also the chaos here and there, but over and above, everything went well as planned.
Nakuru East MP-elect David Gekaria was caught in the crossfire as he attempted to get into Kiamunyi Mixed Day Secondary School in Rongai constituency. These residents protesting his presence despite his claims that he was an agent for the UDA candidate in this election, Paul Chebor. Police whisked him away before the angry crowd attacked him. The residents accused the MP of having a reputation for stirring up trouble during elections and has an active case in court for starting a fight at a polling station during the August 9th election.
Rongai, what is Yekaria doing in Rongai? Yekaria ni mtu wa Nakuru. Yeye alichaguliwa na Nakuru. Na akapigia kura yake akachagua. Hawatani na sisi wa Rongai, tuchague wale sisi matatizo.
Incumbent Member of Parliament Raymond alleges that his opponents were campaigning illegally and are being favored by IEBC.
I feel the people are being intimidated. You know, when they hear a governor is here, a senator is here, and they're campaigning for the other party, they feel intimidated. Why should they bring all these people? There were about 54 of them, you know, in Rongai, against one person, one individual, one person, 54 elected members of whether it's Senate or National Assembly, you know. So it is that aspect of intimidation that I am concerned about.
On his part, UDA candidate Paul Chebor also blamed Raymond's supporters for roughing up his team last night.
We're at the parties. You can see much more Magala from Baringo North, much more Senator Nyandarwe. I'm going to party quick. Even they don't know these people. Sasa unasema wanaongeleza wanaongelesha watu hawajui. Hiyo ni uoga tayari ameshindwa. Hiyo tu uoga kidogo. Otherwise kama watu wanakupenda si watakupigia kura. Hata sasa hivi umeona hata mimi nimeongea na mtu kwa line. Kwa hivyo awachana na hiyo uoga, lakini hata amekuwa miaka 10. Ni nafasi hata ya kumsika.
Chama cha Mashinani's Luka Kigan cast his vote at Muserech polling station, with most polling stations reporting a subpar voter turnout.
So that was the main activity, or those were the events that took place on the 29th on Monday during the Rongai elections here in Nakuru County. But Paul Chebor is now the MP-elect for Rongai, and he takes over from Raymond, marking the end of the Moi's in active politics. Remember, Raymond is the elder brother to former Baringo Senator Gideon Moi, who lost his seat during the general election. And so there was a feeling that maybe Rongai would see one of the Moi still in power, but that doesn't mean the end for the KANU party, the Independence Party. It has been able to get some representation, especially here in the Rift Valley, and most closely in Baringo County, because the late President Daniel Moi was from Baringo County, and in Baringo County, the only constituency that was able to have a KANU MP out of all the constituencies in Baringo is Tiati Member of Parliament William Kamket. But I also did speak with analysts here in the Rift Valley and what the future portends for the Moi family, and the feeling was that this is a very big and influential family in this country, not just within the Rift Valley, and just because they're not in active politics will not really insinuate or imply that they'll be out of the big business in this country. We understand that this is a family that has a lot of influence, and possibly also because Gideon Moi and Raymond Moi, or generally the Moi family, are the force behind the genesis of the President-elect Deputy President William Ruto and the President-elect William Ruto. In a sense, we see or foresee, possibly according to the political analysts from the region, that we will see another handshake, this time between the Moi family and the President-elect William Ruto, and that would in a sense also imply that they'll still be in government, but they do big business with government, and we do expect them also maybe making a comeback in 2027. But here are the celebrations for Paul Chebor. Paul Chebor typically was a former driver here in Nakuru County. He began his political career in 2007, where he won to be a councillor in Solai Ward, and successfully again in 2013. He did get that position, but he lost it in 2017, because in 2017 he vied for Member of Parliament, and he was vying against Raymond Moi, and Raymond Moi prevailed upon him. And also since then, sorry, I beg your pardon, in 2013 is when he vied again to be the MP, and he lost. And then in 2017, he was able also to lose to Raymond Moi, but this time he turned out lucky and on top. And we hope also possibly in the course of the day to get the celebrations, but we had a few celebrations during the night as he was announced the winner for the Rongai constituency elections.
I, Ilda Nasiru Lokwawi, the Constituency Returning Officer, Rongai Constituency, hereby declares that Paul Kibet Chebor of ID number 12935586 has been duly elected as a member of the National Assembly for Rongai Constituency in the election held on 29th day of August 2022. Dated this dated day of August 2022. Congratulations.
Uchaguzi tumetoka mbali, tuavyo tangu nomination, nilirudia kura ya nomination mara mbili, tena hii imearishwa mara tatu. Kwa hivyo nataka kusema ya kwamba tuko na ushindi siku ya leo kama UDA na kama watu ya Rongai. Nataka kushukuru watu wote wale walipigia kura, hata wale wako walipigia kwa sababu tunasema competition. Tunashukuru sana. Mungu awabariki. Basi sasa tuanze kazi. Kusaidia wananchi, kusaidia watu ya Rongai. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
So Zainab, I think I'm having some brain fog and kind of mixed up my history on Paul Chebor, but I'm going to polish it up. As we catch up in the course of the day, possibly we're going to see celebrations, especially in the Solai area, because that is where his home is, and that is where maybe celebrations are going to kick off. But generally, he is the MP-elect, Paul Chebor, UDA's Paul Chebor is the MP-elect for Rongai constituency, trouncing Raymond Moi, who was seeking a third term in that area.
All right, so that election has been called in Rongai constituency in Nakuru County, and we now have the MP-elect in that constituency. Let's now cross over live to another key race in Kakamega County, who are seeking, the governor's seat. And Zacchaeus Mwasam has been traversing different parts of that county. Zacchaeus, a very good morning to you. There have been a number of issues concerning this election. Just take us through some of those issues that took place yesterday, and where are we right now?
Well, thank you so much, Olive. We at the Kakamega High School Tallying Center. This is the county tallying center for Kakamega County, and this is where this election will be called when that time will come. We are just halfway into this